If there was one gift our Creator has given us, what is it? What is the one power that you have right now in this moment that can change everything? This one singular individual power that can change anything in our life, regardless of what's happened to us. And I know you know the answer. The answer is the power of choice. The one thing we have in this world is we can't control the events, but we can choose what to focus on, we can choose what things mean, and we can choose what to do.
Your attitude can have a greater impact on your success than your IQ. You can be extremely talented, have incredible potential, but if you don't have the right attitude, it will keep you from rising higher. We spend all kinds of time and money making sure the outside looks good. Eating right, working out, and that's all fine. But too often, we're not spending any time on the inside.
If you have a scarcity mindset and you just have your hand closed and you try to hold on to what you got because it's the only thing that you got and you don't want anyone else to have it, he said every time an opportunity comes by that closed hand, you miss the opportunity because you're holding on to what you have that's so important that you're not willing to let go and see something that could be bigger or better. And we just need to be open-handed.
How to live a good life. And that's where I want to start. And it'd be really interesting to hear your definition of like what kind of life and way of thinking should we be aiming for?
Yeah, well, it's a hard question because my notion of human well-being is really open-ended. I don't think we understand what the horizon is, if in fact there is one, for an ultimate flourishing of conscious minds. We have a pretty good sense of what we don't want and are right not to want. We don't want to be terrorized and depressed and finding ourselves constantly in conflict with strangers, finding our aims frustrated. So the generic situation we want to find ourselves in more and more is to effortlessly cooperate with creative and happy strangers, right? There's 7 billion of us. We need institutions and laws and norms and ways of thinking that take the friction out of pleasurable and non-paranoid interaction with strangers. And it's not just about having 5 or so close friends who have your back, right? I mean, clearly we're all on the same team on some basic level. And if we can't figure out how to build a civilization where everyone thrives to some degree, we'll have the world we currently have until it becomes unsustainable. We're in a situation now where I think it's reasonable to worry that our default state of partisanship and tribalism and rational fear of the incompatible aims of other groups and other people is unsustainable in the presence of more and more destructive technology. I think we have to get our act together psychologically and socially in a way that we haven't yet.
We cannot change the circumstances. We can change ourselves. We change what we do. What you have at the moment, you've attracted by the person you've become. If you will change, everything will change for you. You don't have to change what's outside. All you've got to change is what's inside. To have more, you simply have to become more. And then he said, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Start working on yourself, making these personal changes. He said it'll all change.